What's poppin'? Welcome back to Midwest World. You see what's on the screen here. All right, got an email from any developer asking him to check out his prototype. All right, so email says this: hi, I'm a solo developer working on a small boxing game called Proto Boxing. It's still in an early alpha stage, but the core mechanics and overall style are already playable. Okay, so we here Proto Boxing. You can download this game, add it to your Steam library. That's how I'm playing it, but I'm on my laptop. Now, I did not check to see if you could play it on the Steam Deck. Well, I did check, excuse me, but I didn't check to see if you could download it on the Steam Deck. I added it to my library through the PC, right? And now I went to my Steam Deck. You can stream it from there. So I'm assuming if you go into desktop mode, if you download this game in desktop mode and add it to your library through desktop on the Steam Deck, you should be able to play this handheld. You should be able to. I don't see why you wouldn't be. But I'm on an Omen laptop. It's an HP Omen. It's an old model from 2021. So I'm not gonna get the greatest performance here, but it's not about that. It's about showing you what the mechanics is. You know what I mean? So we're not worried about the 60 frames. I just want to show y'all what this game, how the boxing is here. So you can't go to audio and gameplay. Your video, you sell that up. I got it uncapped, quality, very high resolution. 1280, 720p, but you can set it, however. You know what I mean? Window full screen. All right. So let's go ahead and go back here. Like I said, I can't go down there. You edit Boxer. That's the guy I made before. Now, mind you, I created him already. You know what I mean? So it's saved, which is good. My wife had the electric fireplace on and it booted off the power. It messed with one of the fuses. So, it ended up cutting stuff off while I was recording. So I had to restart the video. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so that's the guy I made. You know what I mean? Pretty decent creative player, man. The graphics look very similar to Tactic Boxing, right? And I love Tactic Boxing, you know what I'm saying? So I like this graphic style, it reminds me, I'll even say this, there is a game, I think it's called Virtual Pro or Fire, something like that on PlayStation. Looks very much like this, okay? So I'm not mad at these graphics, okay? I'm not mad at this at all, all right? Kind of got slight ragdoll physics here, so I'm gonna show y'all, man. So, but the critique I do have when it comes to creative player here, not the accessories, shorts, they're limited, you know what I'm saying? But the hairstyles, right? So, you only got these hairstyles right here, you know what I mean? That I would prefer to have more hairstyles, especially like, things like cornrows, things like that, especially if you're making a black character and stuff like that, Not saying they all have it, but I mean, you want those kind of styles, you know what I'm saying? In this, you know what I mean? At least, beards, you'll probably want just the chin here, like more variety with that. You know what I'm saying? Short style, you got some pretty decent, shorts and stuff here. Pretty decent. Nothing crazy. Your standard stuff here. Gloves, standard. I made them red though, but you got standard designs here. Boots, all standard. You know what I mean? All standard. Nothing crazy here. You know what I mean? I do like this background, kind of remind you of old school boxing here. I do like that. I don't know if there's gonna be any additions added to the final cut of this, but this is pre-alpha, so hopefully this game stays in development and actually comes out. You know what I mean? Because it's like when you see games like this in the alpha build, and this is my first PC gaming is really when I first got into messing with alpha stages and betas and stuff like that. So what I've noticed, a game will be in the pre-alpha beta stage for like 4-5 years and they never come out. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this game comes out. You know what I mean? So let's get to it, man. All you can really do is quick fight and stuff. So let's go and set it up. We're gonna do it like this. Let's do we're gonna do 4 rounds, 2 minutes. I think that'll be good there, okay? And these are the rings. That's dope. Now I'm wondering if he's gonna add any crowds to this. I wonder if he's gonna add any crowds to this, but let's get to it. Let's talk to him. Let's talk to him. Let's talk to him. Come on. Now you see my FPS counter is all over the place, but that's just my computer. But the game feels good in my hands, though, even with the FPS being what it is. the game feels good in my hands. I like the punching animations, especially up top. I like the punching animations. The issue I do have is how flat-footed they are. I will much prefer them to at least bounce around the ring or be a little light on their feet, because usually being flat-footed like that means you're tired. You know what I mean? That usually means you're winded. But I like that over the hand. I like that over the hand. We talking to him. Hold up. We talking to him a little bit. We talking to him a little bit. The punch animations is not bad. Now, mind you, just one person doing this. So with that being the case, I mean, these some pretty good punching animations here, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, the issue I'm having here with this is the fact they're so flat-footed. Being flat-footed like that, you know what I mean? That, I guarantee you, change that being flat-footed and let them bounce around the ring light-footed, it makes a world of a difference. World of a difference. The punch animations is very solid here. I'm not saying they're the greatest in the world, but they're very, very solid punch animations here. I mean, not bad at all, you know. And that's sometimes half the battle, making the punches look real. Because I know Undisputed had an issue with punch animations initially, you know what I mean? But these aren't bad punch animations. Now the hook could use some work, you know what I'm saying? The hook, but that uppercut is clean. Uppercut is very clean, actually, you know, and I like how with the uppercut you can kind of go under the guard. That's nice. Head movement, not bad, not all that, but it's not bad, you know what I'm saying? I do like it, you know what I mean? The blocking animations look pretty good too, you know what I'm saying? My main issue with this is not the graphics. I'm not expecting no crazy looking graphics here. Nice. I'm not expecting no crazy looking graphics here. I'm expecting what I'm seeing here, you know what I'm saying? I got that round, cool. I do like how they break down what you need to do, you know what I'm saying? This is nice right here. That's some pretty good in-depth stuff right there to break down what you should do to improve, you know what I mean? You know, next round and stuff, you know? I like that. Let's get to it. Yeah, I hope you keep going with this. You got something solid here. I hope you keep going with this. Nice, come on, we walking. Come on, we talking to him now. Yeah, I like this game, man. I do. I'll make sure I record more footage of this and show it. You know what I mean? I like this. Come on, talk to him. Talk to him. Come on, talk to him. Nice. Come on, talk to him. Get that body. Missed him. Yeah, I mean, the movement, like I said, the hit detection could be a little better. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you move in, you want them to kind of react when you move in on them instead of just sitting there straight up. You want them kind of to be like, you know, acknowledging the contact. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I said, these are things that's probably going to get worked on. You know what I mean? Especially, you know, listen to the feedback, you know, and things like that from other, you know, content creators. You know what I mean? And implementing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I like the fact there's more developers hopping into the boxing side of things. You don't need real boxers for the game to be cold. You know what I'm saying? Now, you want a good creation suite so people can make their own boxers or make real boxers and stuff. But as long as your mechanics is tight, you good. As long as your mechanics is there, you are good. Come on, let's go. We talking to him a little bit. We won this round. We won this round. Come on. We won this round. What we talking about? We won this round. Come on, we doing? Come on. Ooh. Come on. Ooh. Come on. I'm tearing him up with that straight right. Come on. Nice combo. Nice combo. What we talking about here? Well, come on. We walking him down now. Come on. We walking him down now. Come on. We won that round. Stop playing. I like how they jog to the corner. There's some good things here, man. Hope they keep going with this. Man. Got something good here. Come on. What we doing? Oh, man, I miss him. Starting off bad. Come on, talk to him. My man's he looking tired, baby. Come on. What we doing? Oh man, come on. Oh man. He got me messed up. Come on. Okay. Hold on. I like that. I like the damage up there. I do like you can see where it's at as far as number wise. The damage being taken. I like that. Some may like a bar. You know what I'm saying? I don't care either way. You know what I'm saying? I you know, the fact that you can see it is dope. Come on, let's go. Some will probably like round 3 style and don't want to hub. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind the numbers, the bar numbers. It don't matter to me. Either way, it's fine. Come on. Come on. Come on. What we doing? We talking. My boy tired. My boy tired. He tired. Okay. Come on. Come on. My boy tired. He getting winded, boy. He getting winded. Nice. He getting winded. Nice. Damn. He probably got me this round. He got me this round. I'm missing my punches and everything. He got me this round. He got me. I'm retreating. He got me. Nice uppercut. Nice. I don't think that's enough to steal it, but, you know, we still here, though. I can't believe I got that round, dog. I can't believe I got that round. I really can't believe I got that round. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Come on. Come on. We working. Come on, we working. Come on, we working. We working. Come on, we working. Dang, come on. Come on. We working. We working. Come on, we working. We winning this round, though. Even though I'm missing all my punches, dog. Nice. That body. I'm trying to put him down, dog. He won't go down. Come on. He ran right into that hook. He ran right into that. Come on. Punch looking like Floyd's at left and right, boy. Come on. Trying to hit with that straight right. Bang, come on. Piecing him up. Come on, piecing him up. Got caught on the ropes there a little bit. Nice. Come on, nice. We whooped him. We walking him down and everything. We whooping him. We walking him down and everything, boy. Yeah, we slid him. Yeah, man, this is like I say, you know, you'll want more on the scorecard, stuff like that, but you gotta understand what you seeing here is, you know, the alpha footage. What you seeing here is the alpha footage. I don't know, maybe just seeing this thing when they fall. This is alpha footage, man. From what I'm playing here, something solid to start from. This is solid. You know what I'm saying? A solid base to start from. The key is to continue on with it. You know what I'm saying? If they, you know, want to keep going with it, you know what I'm saying, and actually complete this, because it's going to probably be more difficult as you go along as far as adding crowds, maybe if you want to add ring walks, anything like that, you know what I'm saying? This, because you got to understand what you see in here is a solid base to build from. But once he add arenas or add crowds and things like this, and maybe, I don't know if he's going to change the footwork. Hopefully he does. You know what I'm saying? Where they lie on their feet, you know what I mean? Things like that. And hit detection, you know what I mean? Hit detection. You want them to acknowledge the contact when they go in the inside. You want them to acknowledge that. You You don't want to just stand it straight up like that. But the game is a solid base. I think it's it puts me in the mind of tactic boxing. I think tactic boxing is dope. It puts me in the mind of that. I think this would be a good competitor to tactic boxing once he completes this. If he completes this in tactic boxing, that'd be the rival in my opinion. That'd be the rival. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see it. Indie rivalry between tactic boxing and proto boxing. I think that'd be nice. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be nice. I think they both will make each other better. You know what I'm saying? Knowing they got a competitor here, because I don't think a game like this or tactic boxing will compete with the likes of Undisputed. Undisputed's rival will probably be Fight Night if it came out. You know what I'm saying? But here in the indie cycle, in the indie circuit, I think they rival would be tactic boxing. You know what I'm saying? And Bloody Knuckles boxing. And Bloody Knuckles. Those, like, over there, I think in that realm, this can compete with those games. 100%, man. So make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. Greatly appreciate it from everybody. Peace!